Can you tell me how the Tang Dynasty started and what some of the most important things about that was?
Glad you asked. The Tang Dynasty started when a man named Lu Len, who was an officer of the previous dynasty, took over. He was a man with nomadic origins, which greatly had influence on the Tang Dynasty. Eventually, though, after a failed rebellion, the Tang Dynasty grew weaker and collapsed into disarray, and a new warlord period began, then being unified by a new man named Zhang Kunde, a commander who had a reputation of being honest and capable, the most capable out of the last 5 previous dynasties, according to our history book. I don't know much about Chinese history with Buddhism. Can you shed a light on that?
Yeah, throughout both the dynasties, Buddhism held an important role in everyone's lives. You see, the Song and Tang dynasty, people practiced Buddhism. The elites practiced a type of Buddhism called Zen or Chen Buddhism, while everyone else, like lower classes, practiced purist Buddhism. You see, Empress Ru was one of the largest supporters of Buddhist establishments. She created huge temples and monuments for Buddhist deities. In that time, though, Taoism and Confucianism greatly challenged Buddhism. It weakened their system of beliefs and religious rule during that time.
During the Song and Tang dynasties, there were many intellectual innovations. The Song and Tang dynasties are remembered as the era of accomplishments in science, technology, literature, and fine arts for the Chinese. Poetry and short stories from the Tang dynasty and landscape paintings from the Song dynasty are considered the most splendid artistic creations of human history. The Tang and Song engineers had many great advances in regulating the flow of water in complex irrigation systems, along with dikes and dams. One of the most intellectual innovations of the Tang dynasty was the invention of explosive powder. At first, it had very little impact on warfare, but by the time of the Song dynasty, explosive powder was widely used by imperial armies.
Both the Tang and Song dynasties had mostly commerce and trading relationship with Japanese. They traded through culture, literature, and architectural styles between each other. If you go to the capital of Japan and the capital of China at the same time, you wouldn't know where you were at. They had the same look and everything. The Japanese practically stole the written language of the Chinese and kept it even to this day.
Can you tell me a little bit about the scholar gentry class? Like, what was it?
Yeah, so the scholar gentry was one of the many hierarchical classes of power in and around the Song dynasty that someone could get into if they passed the civil service exam. This exam was started during the Han dynasty and was a testing system that, when brought back by the Song dynasty, was used to find educated officials for the new type of government, a meritocracy. These tests, when scored high enough, would allow you to have a permanent place in government and make you a part of the scholar gentry class. These people loved their literature, art, and philosophy, and they played a key role in both the cultural and intellectual life of China. Many even served directly as advisors to the emperor, making this class very respected in Chinese society, even though many didn't like them because of their lack of practical experience.
The expansion of trade economy, the Tang Dynasty tried to establish an equitable land tenure system, Chuntenzing. However, the largest estates of land property in the land were accumulated by noble families and high-ranking officers and officials. A manual economic system emerged under the Song dynasty, which included tenants bound to the soil of large estates, which did, however, shield them from the pressure of outsiders and bandits. This is often been compared to feudalism, though there are a few differences, and that should be noted.
Do you think we should get extra credit on this assignment? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.